Hello and welcome. My name is Bradleymayerharman, and today I'm talking to you about the Brampton real estate market in the first half of 2018 and how it changed from the first half of 2017, because that's when we saw the market change dramatically in the June month of 2017. So let's see how the performance has been over the last year. So we're going to start off with 2017. So 2017, January to June. We saw the largest increase in market value in a long time. In a very short period of time, on a month-to-month schedule, we saw list-to-sale ratio increase up to as high as 110% for some buildings. Now, certainly, the average was 105 list-to-sale ratio. The average sales price, with just over 5,100 sales overall within those 6 months, we had 732,000 was the average sales price. When you look at detached, the average was 861. Semi-detached was 648. Townhouse was 622, and condo townhouse was 477,000. So when you look at those numbers, that's pretty significant. But when we shift to the of January to June of 2018, we'll see different numbers here. So for starters, the average sales price on a home is $693,000 as opposed to last year's $732. So that's a significant decrease. Now it's 5.23%. In addition to that, we also saw detached homes drop by another 5.7% to 812 as an average, and townhomes only dropped by 2.86%. So you can see the difference between a less costly real estate versus more expensive. Detached models will typically end up having a steeper drop in market value simply because of the size. And certainly there's a dynamic of having a higher market for smaller homes like townhomes, semi-detached, link, condos. These, because they're smaller and more affordable, you have people both who are looking at downsizing, for instance, baby boomers, snowbirds, who don't want as much space. And you also have the people coming into the market, which is the largest segment since baby boomers, which is the millennials. And so both of those are competing against those home types. So even in a down market, those tend to be the ones that have the least or have the most gains. But in this instance, seeing the market having a drop overall, it had the least drop at being somewhere in the range of 2 to 3%. Now, condo townhomes, funnily enough, only dropped by 0.25% when you compare it from the first 6 months of 2017. When you're looking at the average days on market, that also increased by almost double, which is pretty standard when you look at Caledon, Orangeville, and some of the other smaller markets. They also experienced an almost doubling of days on market, and that's simply a shift from a seller's market to a buyer's market at the time. And then the average sales list to sale ratio was in the ballpark of 98%. So it's a lot of information, but certainly what you need to know is that real estate is not going down significantly. We did see a price reduction, but that's only as a result of the massive increases in equity and market value over the last few years. And so certainly the interest rates and mortgage rules had an impact on that. But we are starting to see, coming into July and August, a significant difference. The market is starting to improve. The average days on market and months of inventory have dropped. So we are anticipating continued growth in the real estate market moving into the remainder of 2018. I hope you enjoyed this video, and certainly if you have any additional questions, don't hesitate to reach out to myself or anyone at the Mayer-Harman team. We're more than happy to answer your questions and help you find your dream home. And last but not least, if you do have questions or comments that you'd like me to address or put in the next video, don't hesitate to leave those comments below, and I'll be sure to address them as soon as I can. Thank you very much for watching, and have a fantastic day. Bye for now.